Yo, shit, my bad, y'all. Oh, the technical difficulties. I supposed to been on this joint, but we back now. We back. Uh, I saw some cases, of course. We had to get that first one. Man. What do we do? It been long hiatus. Concrete made. Concrete tomatoes. Crazy work. So, you finna get into it, y'all. Let's see what's going on. It's all these cases. The white shoes slang.
Hey lady, get out of the road!
You drunk?
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, the fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
What? Why?
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have
Girls,
confessed in the
stole my
short case.
cigarette.
Ray Pinker will let us know in due
Fine
time.
morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers from this town to send.
Ooh, hiccups, man. Sorry about this, y'all. Okay.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it gonna stop?
I gotta figure out how to get a car, dog. A better looking car to get it. I know it's no way I can do it. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Just trying to figure out how to... It's raining, y'all.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on the record giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows can make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home run. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
Copycat killers. Oh, man, see? Got it on bending corners.
That guy there will lead us up.
That's stupid.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, partner. You used to seeing them. You're the gig when you were working homicide, Phelps.
Man. I wouldn't know what to do. I gotta cry. There's a lot going on within this
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar. I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace
That's
evidence
it.
to speak
Shoot,
of.
this shit is
Storm blew in around
Sure.
10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled
Man,
with a
what
length
the
of rope.
problem is?
For my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Ooh.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
All right. Look like we've been putting these folks to.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
What about the shit on her neck, Phillips? The nails is half-ass, personally.
Never the same, are they?
I don't know. Nothing wrong. Oh shit. It wasn't a robbery.
Circumstantial.
So if it wasn't a robbery, what could it be?
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
It's the same nigga, yeah. Gotta get this man up out of here.
Our driver and our killer
I think it's
are
the
most
same
likely
shit,
one
though.
and the same.
Yeah, no one heard that sound to me. We found out our clues. I'm phoning it in. It's ironic that these ones. Who the fuck is this nigga pulling up?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
The awful hobo. Yeah, it's the truth.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Hobo leader is insane.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course.
Undefeatable
Anything I can do to
questions
help.
always, yeah.
I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Finna figure this shit out. Finna phone this shit in. My partner could have phoned this shit in.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
1, 2, 4,
Just a moment.
7.
Superior Laundry
I can't be no
Services.
detective in real life.
1260 West
I
First
would.
Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
Alright. Let's do it. Oh, look at that boy. Get up there. Ooh.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on it.
Oh,
this one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Joe. End of conversation.
Damn, yeah.
Understand?
Been in those corners, yeah. Look at this thing on now. Yeah,
at least the rain stopped. We can change back into those white bucks now.
Yeah, I didn't see the door.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
He better not run. If he run, I know.
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Well, bitch, let me find out. Hold up. F1. Is F1 363. F1 363.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Can we talk to you, nigga? Guess we can call it a day, huh?
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
yeah, how y'all day going, man? We're growing the channel pretty big. We got big stuff coming up ahead. Thank y'all for supporting us. Y'all are supporting us. Y'all not. Real cool. We're gonna keep on pushing that ladder. We're gonna keep on pushing that brand. Keep on pushing the ghosts to the atmosphere. You know, we're very much like y'all to be a part. Look how I bent that corner. Stop playing with me. I would very much like y'all to be a part of it. So, thank y'all in advance. Thank you.
I fought. Where's my wife? I'm the one that nobody cares about me. I took a
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here.
Look at these people.
We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
So, Hobo Camp is...
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
We have been meeting a lot of women killers, but it's like, I don't know. They kill them in the weirdest ways, insane ways. It's insane. What's going on here? Yeah.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
Man. In front of the kids?
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think...
It's procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules him out as a suspect.
to check if she was a regular.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
She was a drunk. She looked like she was drunk, yeah. When I was looking at her ass, I was like, this bitch is drunk. You know, but who am I?
Not sure this means much.
Don't tell me, then.
I doubt it.
Meet me in the middle of the street, Holmes.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Yeah, Dad did this shit, didn't it?
So she went out without her handbag?
She was drunk, Phelps. You couldn't see the flashback like I could. Oh, shit.
You could see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene. She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
She was drunk. Yep.
At least she was spared that particular indignity. I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies. Operator, give me R&I.
Because why would you on the suit?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks, ma'am.
Keys ain't got nothing to do with it. There's something else we missing, yeah. And all them killers, they been wearing size 8s.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah, I used to have a dog. The boat that you ain't get in the crib. Oh shit, the rope.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
My bad, y'all. We back. My shit was messing up at first. We back though, we back. This is a crack pipe?
Nope. Maybe if... No.
But I found the crack pipe, yeah. I was gonna say, what the fuck? It's something we missing, yeah. The music ain't went off yet. It's something we missing, yeah. We gotta find it though. Definitely gotta find it. I already looked at them shoes, ugly ain't them. It's something we missing, yeah.
Junk.
It's gotta be something we missing. I don't get it. My bad, job. My fucking controller is tweaking. Controller is tweaking, I'm sorry. We look for everything. That's the only thing bad about this game. You gotta damn near walk up on his ass. It's something we missing, y'all. And I bet it's something stupid. Something I ain't never gonna use. Did the boat. Didn't we? Searching for whatever in this motherfucker. I don't know, yeah. And quite frankly, it's gonna be a closed case. Cause what the fuck? Ah, dirty mother. So I just passed by.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
I just heard the horn, yeah.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
With the rope, sir.
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do.
Somebody said she goes
Last night she
to
wanted to go
room.
dancing.
Damn.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Barron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
Those muddy boots, nigga. And it rained.
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. Sounds like the Terrellson broad had her last drink at Barron's Bar. We should check
Appreciate
the
your
place
time,
out.
sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Man, she don't want to.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
11 King, go ahead.
We have a possible sighting of a tall, disfigured vagrant at the hobo camp on Grand between Temple and Sunset. Use caution, the suspect is one in connection with 2 assaults on females.
That's a couple of blocks from the murder scene.
I do and I feel like it. Far from the house, man.
Everyone's a dog.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. Worried about her.
Would you recommend the special, miss?
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Yep.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Snitch.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
You better not run.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Bates! We just want to talk.
Come on, we got a ride. Get in and drive.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Oh, shit.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the victim.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Let's end this farce.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Show me your hands. Okay, Bates.
Stupid mother.
You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead, and your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Thanks for your help. You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Back to that hobo
Seems
camp.
like a nice boy.
We're looking for a tall, disfigured man at the camp.
Could be difficult. Most bums look deformed to me.
Come on, Rusty, this isn't gothic fiction. Hobos are just like you or me. They're just men who've fallen on hard times.
You ain't much of a detective, Phelps, if you think a hobo's like me. Clue number one, how do I smell?
Of alcohol and stale sweat. You know, I may be onto something here.
Very funny, Phelps.
I'm gonna tell the man he stink.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. I need you to stay copacetic, Phelps. You need to hold out to the cavalry now. How do we do that? Like this.
Keep down, Phelps.
If you
Your
want
disciples
your
know what you
rightful
did last night?
We need to fight for it!
Yeah. Damn, how long, okay?
These men know they're harboring a murderer?
Bitch. I really want to get my ass.
What's your
whooped by
name?
you.
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
A hobo cult leader. Fuck out of here.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it and see what you find.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
No shit.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin. Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer. Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
To the police station.
Continue to respect.
It's getting kind of crazy, y'all. We gotta figure this shit out.
We're going this way.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrelson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
Nigga.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Motherfucker.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
What the fuck?
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrelson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Yeah. That was kind of an okay case. I think it was an okay case. Yeah. Let's see if the next one gonna be oh shit. Oh, yeah, special treatment for something that nigga. Listen, I was gonna make a racist joke, dude.
And now my heart's a blazing